Got a slightly different setup today as I work to be, I don't know, a little faster maybe than I normally am with my pin unboxings. I've actually opened all of my pins at this point today. I don't know that I'll keep doing that, but I did today just because it was what I wanted to do. But I really felt called to film this unboxing because one of the things I received was this very sweet item that was from my teacher wish list that I have linked on Amazon, and Vader Pin Trader, Carlos, and his wife Jess went and looked at my YouTube information, found my Amazon teacher wish list, and they purchased this little presentation clicker for me that I had there as an item that I would like to use in my classroom. So I'm very excited to bring this to school with me tomorrow. It can clip on to my shirt or my lanyard with my badge on it or whatever. I'll be able to flip between slides, which I use every day with my students, as well as use a little laser pointer to point at the screen or the TV, because I teach between a TV and a board, and be able to just quickly identify what I'm talking about without having to walk all the way over there. I think it's going to make our lessons a little bit faster and more fluid so that the students' attention will be maximized during our learning time. So very excited about this, and just such a heartfelt thing for them to do. Of course, not something they had to do at all. And I'm just so appreciative. I have shouted them out a couple of times now in my pin videos, and they absolutely deserve it. It is not something that I'm just, well, we'll get that back in the box later, but it is not something that I'm just doing just to boost someone or because we have some kind of mutual agreement. It's just honestly because Carlos and Jess, Vader Pin Trader, they deserve it. They are wonderful, wonderful sellers on Whatnot. Very genuine people, wonderful humans, and they deserve the shout out so very much. And I'm just so appreciative to them for this very thoughtful purchase. So thank you so much, Carlos and Jess. I really appreciate you guys. Another person that I purchased some pins from that I received today was Big Macaw. So here's one of their little pin cards. I took the pins off of it already, but I wanted to keep one of them to show you. Really great experience purchasing with them. This was my first purchase, but I have popped into a couple of their shows before. So overall, first experience has been great. So thus far, I would recommend them. And Double JJ was one of the other sellers that I purchased from on this day. I can tell you that all of these carded pins were from Double JJ. So I scooped up this very sweet Stitch with a pumpkin. I also grabbed Pooh Bear eating a smackerel of honey. Just too cute. I am an NBC fan, so I was able to grab this pin of Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Don't ask me which is which. I know there are little tricks to remember, but I've yet to commit any of those to memory. Along with the last NBC pin, we grabbed a Zero pin. There is little Zero. He's so cute. I've always loved him. And those are the carded pins that I got today. Double JJ sent me my pins wrapped in beautiful tissue paper and then in these little bags. That was very kind. And everything from Big Macaw was really well packaged also. And they sent me this little card. Their theme is macaws. They have a macaw that's in most of their shows, and his name is Mumbles. So here's their info if you'd like to check them out. But they are great sellers too. Got some stickers from them. That's always fun. I'm in pin jail. That one is too funny. I didn't see that one until now. Yep, that's where I should probably be. And then I got some little brochures of Hollywood Studios and Epcot, and I'm actually excited about these because I haven't been able to go to the parks myself in a while, so it's nice to have a map and see what things are looking like these days. On to the pins. This very adorable little Groot pin with a flower is from Big Macaw. This is a newer pin. It has a little crystal on the back. He's just so cute. Had to have him. He's really the only character from that movie that I enjoy, and it's just simply the cuteness that gets me. Also from Big Macaw, I grabbed my first Visit Walt Disney World pin. It's a pin-on-pin style. Very cute little pin. We got a couple of food trucks from various sellers. So we've got the goofy food truck. Looks like he's selling tacos. The other food truck that I was able to grab on this day is the Pinocchio food truck. And I think he might have hot dogs. I'm not entirely sure what Pinocchio is selling. From Big Macaw, I also grabbed this Lucky Mickey pin. Also from Big Macaw, I was able to grab this wonderful jasmine pin. This is part of the night and day set, and I have all of them now, though this is the first one that's made it home to me. I was able to get all but 2 of them from one seller, and then I grabbed 1 and 1 from other sellers, and this is just the one that made it home to me first. So actually I'm doing better on telling you where the pins are from than I thought I'd be able to. So I don't have any pins today from Vader Pin Trader because my presentation clicker was an Amazon purchase that was mailed directly to me from my teacher wish list. So that is the only Vader Pin Trader related item that came today. But because he is associated with pins, it felt like it was fitting to include it in this video. Also from Big Macaw, we have Raja here, part of the Cherry Blossom set. I now only need Miko in this set. They're such a beautiful set of pins. I'm working on the tattoo set, and Minnie has now joined us. At this point, I have the complete set. Wait, I may have misspoken. I may have the complete set. Someone was mailing me one of the ones I needed, and she said if she found the other one I needed, she'd just toss it in for me. So I'll have to wait and see what happens when I get that mail. But Minnie is home. And remember what we learned about Loungefly pins that have Minnie and Mickey on them. They don't put their Loungefly logo on the back. So that's what's going on with this pin. I got the last little curtain decor. I don't even know what this is. I got the last cocoa pin that I needed in this set. I don't know what you would call these little decorative pieces of cloth paper. I'm not even sure if they're cloth or paper, but anyway, this is the last one I needed in that set, so this set is complete. I thought I was looking for this woman, but in purple. I can't even remember what her name is right now, but I kept thinking she was purple, and so I'm sure I saw her in a lot of shows and just didn't realize she was the one I needed. And so when I finally made the connection that she was blue, I very quickly found her and grabbed her up in a show. She was from Double JJ. This one is one of my favorite purchases from this round of pins. This is from Big Macaw. This is Mickey and Pluto, and they're in Walt's Plain. And so what Big Macaw was sharing with me, he called this one a sleeper pin because on their boards that they start at $1, they put some pins that are much higher prices, but people may not realize, and they call them sleeper pins. So he was saying that this one was a sleeper, and I paid $2 or $1. It was definitely not more than $2 for this pin. Also from Big Macaw, I got this very cute little Epcot pin with Mickey's hands. This is an older pin from 2000. From Double JJ, I scooped up my first candy in the Loungefly candy series. I was resisting this series, but it was a great price. They are really cute, so I'm just going to slowly work along on this series, but this Cinderella pin is home. It says Bibbidi Bobbidi Blueberry. From Big Macaw, I also got this 102 Dalmatians pin. Dalmatians are definitely one of my main collections. I have determined with pins. So this is an old waffle back pin. It is very cute. Very excited to have this one. And the last one that I got from Big Macaw was this macaw. And it was actually the very last pin that I purchased, and it just kind of was, it's a newer one. It has a little crystal. It was just kind of like the price was $1. And so he was cute. I grabbed him. I like that he has an anchor on his belly. If you've been watching my pin videos before, then you'll know anchors are special to me. I have an anchor tattoo here on the side of my hand from my grandfather who was in the Navy. So anyway, I liked him for that reason, and because I was buying him on the Big Macaw show, and he's a macaw. So here he is. And then from another seller that I'm not sure I'll purchase from again, I got this Disney Cruise Line pin. It is a beautiful pin, 1998. As fate maybe would have it, that's the year that we lost my grandfather, who I have the anchor tattoo for. So just kind of interesting timing and dates around that. And I've cleaned it up since I got it, but it came and it was not necessarily the cleanest. And then the last pin in today's video is this portrait of Minnie Mouse. This is from the same seller as that anchor one. And again, she came and was just a little dirty. She appears to be authentic, I believe. I'm doing a little more research because if you can see here, her shirt has some odd markings on it where I feel like it should be a nice solid red. So I guess what I'll say is I'm going to do some research and see how I feel about her authenticity, but I don't think I'll be purchasing from the seller that I got this one and that anchor one from. I don't think I'll purchase from that seller again. Here is today's pin haul. Very pleased with almost all of these pins. The ones that were from Big Macaw and Double JJ were wonderful. And of course, I am so appreciative to Vader Pin Trader, Carlos and Jess for this very sweet donation to my classroom and my students and I. And so all the pins from the two that I mentioned, and of course, all the pins that I do get from Vader, even though none are in this video, are always wonderful. It's pin mail time. We have a box. We have 3 packages, 2 of which are from Vader, and 2 more packages here, one of which came like that. That is the state in which this package came. So I'm really hoping that nothing came out. It looks like it's pretty well wrapped in there. So I'm hopeful that all of the contents are in that one, but we'll see. I'm going to open the box first so that I can then use it as a trash can. The box is from Minnie Mama Pins. Oh, we just have some nice fluff and stuff and fluff. There we go. Now the box gets to serve as trash. One of the pins that I was trying to find in this set was a Donald tattoo, and she was looking for it for me. She said I could not find Donald tattoo, so I left Mickey in the hopes you can trade him for Donald. Oh, that was very kind of her. So here's what we have going on from Minnie Mama Pins. Ooh, 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 too cute, too cute. Very nice packaging. Here is Mickey. Oh, we've got some good stuff. We're gonna take them all out. My other candy. Goofy tattoo. We've got this tattoo set almost complete. And then a flower. All right, let's get into these guys. Love Minnie Mama's pin cards. This is her daughter, and then Stitch. Very cute. Her daughter is the reason that her Whatnot show is called Minnie Mama Pins, because her daughter likes to hop in and help out with the shows. Very great seller. Highly recommend Minnie Mama Pins. They're on every Sunday on Whatnot. But here is Goofy from the tattoo series. He has a Loungefly pin. I am so close to completing this series. Mickey is here. I already have Mickey, but as she mentioned in her note, she left him in this order for me so that I can try to use him to trade for Donald. So that was very kind of her. And then this one is stinking cute. It's a little Small World slider. Look, they slide back and forth like they're going on the actual ride in a little boat through the Small World. That is so cute. This flower is part of a Loungefly Princess Plant set. And this one is Princess Tiana. And I'm a plant lover, so this series is just a must-have for me. I was just kind of waiting to get my hands on them. And here's the first one. And as you know, I have started in on this candy series as well. I originally was not going to pursue this candy series, but I need my pin plucker. Handy dandy pin plucker at your service. Infinitely easier. That was still on there pretty well, so I can only imagine how difficult that would have been had I not had the pin plucker. But here we have Spirited Splashing Starfruit. This is an Ariel candy. This one is so precious. Baby Mickey and Baby Pluto. So very cute. And then our last one from Mini Mama Pins is Toulouse. I think it's Toulouse from the Aristocats in a little raincoat. He's part of the Raincoat Pet set. These are Loungefly pins as well. And I have not completed this set, but he's getting me one step closer. He's so cute. On to our next package. We're going to go with this package that is falling out at me so that I can double check that we have all of the pins that we should. We should have 7 total pins in this package, so we will check it out and see if that's what we've got. I was able to get my first, what are they called? On Parade? Something on Parade pins. Oh boy. That is not going to work. Oh gosh. Okay, I was nervous that they weren't actually stuck to the bubble wrap, but they are. Ooh! So here's our Genie on Parade pin. Opens up and there's Genie inside. That's very cute. We have little Nerdy Goofy. Oh my gosh, I need the pin plucker for that one. Oh my, so much easier. And then we have this resort pin. And as luck would have it, I didn't even realize which resort this one was from. It's a holiday pin, so it can look like an ornament, or it can show Shere Khan and Mowgli, but it's from the Pop Century, and this is where Brandon and I stayed on our honeymoon, was at the Pop Century Resort. Very sweet pin, and now that I know that, it's even more special to me. And here's a closer up look at Nerdy Goofy. Look at the braces. So cute. And as you saw, here's our Genie from the Parade set. Does it say on the back, Pins on Parade? I'm not entirely sure. It's a limited edition of 2,750, so that's cool. I think it's Pins on Parade. Oh, girl, it says it right here. Characters on Parade. So, this is Genie from the Characters on Parade series. We have figured it out. He's top heavy, so I think we're going to close him so he stays upright. So there's 3 of the 7 that should be in here. They're all in here. I can see 4 more in here, so as terribly as that package showed up, we are lucky and none of the insides were lost. I'm very thankful for that because it could have been a completely different story. Oh, I forgot. I grabbed some really good pins from these guys. I am new to them. This is my first purchase from them, but it's Sapphic Magic pins on Whatnot. So far, this purchase has been fine. Here's a little Mickey license plate. I Heart Mickey, Florida. Just really cute. This is a little Mickey book. It opens up, and on the inside is the castle. Very beautiful pin. Definitely a heavy-duty, good quality pin. Next up, we got this autograph book. Little Tinkerbell autograph book. And on the inside, it's Tinkerbell's signature. That is so cute. I fear that this is going to kick off a new collection that I'm after, but how could you resist? And lastly, from Sapphic Magic, we have Elliot. Oh, he's cute. Oh, he's a newer pin too. He's got the crystal on the back. On to the next package. Oh, yes! I'm very excited about this one. I am a D23 member. If you're not familiar with what that is, it means that I pay a yearly membership to have some perks and things with Disney. That includes things like access to select pins that are not available to the general public, as well as you get a yearly package from them. This year it was a statue of Mickey. I've actually never shown that. I should take it out and show it. But a statue of Mickey, and some years it's been a whole collection of pins. And you also get the D23 magazine that people often like to collect. But anyway, this is a D23 pin. It's a limited edition of 1,000, celebrating 25 years of A Bug's Life, and that is just so cute to me. Flick, right? It's not flit. Flick. Flick on the little dandelion seed with his backpack. I really do love A Bug's Life, so very happy to have this pin home. I was able to grab it when they had free shipping recently. I'm going to open my last package now that's not from Vader, and then I'm going to save my Vader pin trader mail for last. Ooh, what exactly is this? Let's see. This was a purchase I made from the Ennis Force, and I just purchased the one pin. I have this trading card. Oh gosh, is this... What kind of card is this? Is there a chance it's a Lorcana card? I don't know. I probably shouldn't take it out. I can see what I need to see without taking it out, right? It is a Lorcana card. There in the bottom corner it says Disney Lorcana, my very first Lorcana card. And it is Prince Naveen. All he's got is his charm. Poor guy. But there we go for you Lorcana lovers. Got my first Lorcana card. I'm sure it's not like a hard to find one or anything like that, but I still enjoy having it. And then the one pin that I was able to scoop up in this show, I think that oftentimes if I only scoop up one pin in a show, it's because it ends up ending sooner than I was expecting. I try not to just make one pin purchases. Oh my gosh, Flounder, he's cute. Because I like to make my shipping a little more worth it. But he's the only one I grabbed. He's cute. He's worth it. Loungefly pin. Flounder. And it looks like the Lorcana card was a giveaway that I won. I didn't realize I won a giveaway in that show. And now we're on to Vader pin trader mail. And you know, I'm always so excited for my Vader pin trader mail. Oh, he's hooking me up with the good stuff. Good candy from Carlos and Jess. We've got some Smarties. We've got a Super Sam Pop. My kids are going to fight over this. I don't know exactly what it is, but looks fun. And we've got some Skittles. That's perfect. 3 children, 3 types of candy. And we'll see if they can agree on which one each gets. Probably not, but fun that we have that. On this particular night, I grabbed 2 pins from Vader. They packaged them so nicely. I grabbed 2 of the donuts in the Princess Donut series. So at this current time of filming, the Punzi donut, the Rapunzel donut, but Punzi as she's lovingly called in the Disney community, is very expensive. This is the Jasmine donut, but Punzi is going for a lot of money online from what I hear. So I'm missing Punzi and one other Princess donut at this point. They're not all home yet. But down to just 2. One I think I'll be able to track down, and then the Punzi one, I don't know. I'm going to have to wait a while till the market comes down on her. And this is the Cinderella donut. These donuts really are very beautiful and nicely detailed. Loungefly makes great quality pins. Have no fear, that is not my only Vader pin trader purchase. The next night things got a little bit wild, and we bought some pins. We got more candy. Ooh, we got lots more candy. Oh my gosh. We got lots of candy. No, that's not for you. Here, you can have this Sour Patch Kid. You like those, right?
I want this guy.
You want the Sam Pop?
Hello. I mean, what that is.
I don't know what it is either, but it looks intense. Oh, I got a regular one. You want that?
Is it cherry?
Probably. We got more packs of pins in here. Packing slip. Still more pins in here. And another piece of candy. So,
The other piece of candy.
I don't know, whatever that is. What did you end up taking? The Sour Patch Kid? Is that what you ended up taking?
Yeah.
And the Skittles. Oh, I don't know if Skittles are gluten-free, but you should probably check on that.
Sour Patch Kid is either.
Oh, Brandon. Brandon has recently committed to being exclusively gluten-free, which is something he's needed to do for a while and just hasn't been ready to take that step, but he's there now and doing a really good job with it. So, totally unrelated to Disney pins, but if you are gluten-free and you have any great recipes, preferably ones that are also vegetarian, that'd be great. We're not exclusively vegetarian, but I don't eat a lot of meat, and therefore we just kind of participate as a family in not eating a lot of meat. Here's what we've got going on from our purchases from Vader in this collection. We've got this very cute little Mickey. He's blue and white. The back is all blue too, which is so neat to me. I have so much confidence in Vader. As a pin seller, I never worry about pins from Vader being fake, and that gives me such peace of mind and just lets me enjoy opening my pins and not worry about whether they're authentic or not. This is part of the present set. This is the chase pin, or the completer pin for the present set. So I think I am complete or just about complete on this set. I also grabbed this little I'll Be Your Mickey set of Mickey ears. Just classic, cute. I think he had it on his $3 board, so I scooped it up. We have a little Donald. Looks like he's jumping into water, maybe. These two go in a set together, and I grabbed Mickey, and then Vader was like, you know, this one goes with it. And I was like, well, now I gotta have him too. Looks kind of like a summery set. So Mickey here is drinking something. He's got some fun sunglasses on his head. Excuse me, that is Minnie Mouse. I see a flower in her hair and some nice long eyelashes. There's Minnie Mouse. And we have Donald. Looks like he's plugging his nose and jumping into some water. And as always, here are the places where you can find Vader on Whatnot, Instagram, and also on Facebook. If you have any interest in Disney pins, you absolutely have to check out Vader. He and Jess do an awesome job. Also, if you're wondering why I don't ever take care of this dot on my finger, it's because it's a healing blood blister. So it doesn't come off right now. But there are these two cuties. Donald's shirt says Caribbean Beach. Oh, so cute. I love how tiny they are. I also grabbed this little Minnie and Mickey treats on a baking pan. Very, very cute. All right, get ready, because we've barely touched the surface of the purchases that occurred on this night during the Vader Pin Trader show. I went down the rabbit hole of purchasing almost all but one of these brand new princess pins. So we have Jasmine's Castle. This is Mulan's building castle. I think they're calling them castles or palaces. This is a palace. That's perhaps a palace castle. I'm not sure what they called it in Mulan's. These are Loungefly pins, very detailed, very beautiful. Look at the glitter on the top portions of this palace. And in the doorway of each of them is the shadow of the two main characters, or of the couple that's in the movie. They are beautiful, beautiful pins. The detail is just fantastic. And so, as I mentioned, I was able to get all of these except one. The only one I don't have is the Cindy Castle, and Vader tried so hard for me. Look at that little silhouette or shadowing, that glitter. He ended up opening all of the other boxes he had of these. It was a mystery box style opening on the night of this show. And he opened up every single box he had trying to find Cindy for me, and there just was not one to be had. But appreciate his efforts so, so much. Here is another one of the palaces. This is Beauty and the Beast. I wasn't sure at first, and I needed to use the beautiful little shadowing inside to see that that's Belle and the Beast. I think this one might be Sleeping Beauty, I think. Again, the detailing. I'm really glad that I went after these pins. Just an unbelievably gorgeous set. This is the Frog Prince one. That's not what it's called. It says Tiana's Palace on it. Princess and the Frog. What a beautiful set. Let's see if we can put them all next to each other so you can see them together. I'm gonna have to put Mulan over here. But they're close to each other so you can see them. And then I grabbed quite a few donuts on this night too. So this is the Mulan donut. Again, these are Loungefly pins. I have the Snow White donut in here. There's beautiful Snow White. Here's Princess Aurora. Here's Tiana. And our last little bundle of pins from Vader for today. The candy thief is coming back through. No. Include a couple of presents from the present series. I have not completed this one yet, but I am getting close. As you saw, the chase pin there, or completer, the completer, as well as these two, and I have two already in my book, so I think I'm missing only one. So this is the Goofy present. And this is Chip, because he's got the black bow like chocolate chips. I'm getting it. Finally got the difference between Chip and Dale. And there you have today's pin haul. If I had to pick favorites from today's pin haul, that's really tough. I would say this D23 Bugs Life pin, definitely up there. The Princess Donuts and the castles. I don't really think I can narrow it down too much more than that. But then as I'm saying that, I so love this one because of the meaning that it now holds for me. I don't know, we just got a whole group of fantastic pins, some candy, our first Lorcana card. It was a good pin mail day.